Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. Hope you've had a great night's rest and that you're ready for this new day. Or maybe you're at the end of your day and you're ready for a good night's rest. Estelle, good morning. Right. We have a beautiful meditation journey ahead of us. And I've got a couple of thoughts from some beautiful teachers to share with you, all different ones this morning. There we go. Charlene, good morning. First one is by Jack Kornfield. Jack Kornfield says, the wholeness and freedom we seek is really our true nature. It's who we really are. There's a wholeness that we're all reaching for, and he's trying to say that this wholeness is really your natural state. Michelle, good morning. It's awesome seeing you there. Rod Stryker says, we are already complete. All we need is the clarity to recognize the wholeness that is us. We are already complete. Then a beautiful thought by Hiro Boga speaks about that wholeness on a bigger level, a larger level. Reclaim your belonging, first by connecting with your soul, finding that wholeness within you, and then by loving your world from that powerful inner center of love, sovereignty, and wholeness. There's a wholeness that we can find by discovering that there's nothing about us we need to push away or abandon. If we stop trying to leave any part of us behind, there's a wholeness to realize. And from that place of being so connected to our soul, there's a larger wholeness to realize. Alan Watts said, if you go off into a far, far forest and get very quiet, you'll come to understand that you are connected with everything. You are not separate from anything. And one last thought is from Rumi. Rumi says, we are one. This wholeness is not just singular, that each one, me and you, can experience a wholeness on our own. This wholeness extends to a larger oneness. Vivian, good morning. Ruby says, we are one. Everything in the universe is within you. Ask all from yourself. Our meditation today is called TONGLEN. TONGLEN is the recognition of this wholeness, this oneness, and that we are able to have the best intentions for ourselves and also the best intentions for humans around us. And in our oneness, reach out and touch that heart, reach out and touch that soul, and maybe even help them feel a little bit more whole. So if you're ready, that's our journey today. Just imagine that your soul could breathe in the suffering and the pain of another and breathe out for them love and light. Maggie, good morning. Here we go. You can close your eyes. Let's float away on today's journey, starting with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep inhale. Let it go. Deep breath in. And out. One more big breath in. Let it all flow away. You can continue your own full body breathing on your own time. Every deep breath in gets pulled all the way down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly, stretch your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling, make yourself a little bit taller. When you've reached your full height, let all of that go. As you breathe out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders and drop your head. I'd like you to imagine for a moment that we are all green leaves on one tree together. Imagine the green leaves on this tree inhaling and exhaling together. And I'd love for you to put your hand or even both hands over your heart and feel yourself breathe in and out through that heart space. And as we all, the green leaves on this tree, breathe in and out through our heart, remind yourself that what the leaves of the tree are doing is they're inhaling what we think of as toxic or bad. They can inhale what is toxic to us and transmute it within themselves, turning it into the oxygen that they can breathe out for us to be alive. Think of the green leaves on this tree, inhaling all the bad, all the pain and suffering around it. Breathe it in through your heart. Know that your soul can also transmute, can also alchemize what we might think of as the pain and suffering of those around us. Together as the green leaves on this tree, we are exhaling light. We are exhaling love to the world around us. Take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down for the next part of the journey. Let's take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward. And roll out your neck muscles. Big half circles to the left and also to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward. Big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. Lean your whole upper body over to the left. And lean your whole upper body over to the right. One more big breath in. As you release, stretch, move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having stepped as much as we can into presence, we'll turn inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of today's journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a long and slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, invite softness into every muscle in your body. breath in. And hold. As you release, follow the downwards movement. Your shoulders are slowly falling, your body is slowly softening, and you are slipping deeper and deeper into you. One more big breath in. As you release, feel yourself melting, dissolving, slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to follow. As you breathe in, really feel, become aware of what it feels like as the air flows in through your nostrils. Feel what it feels like as the air touches the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in all the way through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Holding your breath is a moment of holding you inside of you. Hold your breath only for as long as it feels really easy, followed by a long and slow exhale. Next big breath as you dive deep into you, bring your attention again to inhaling through your heart. Take your next deep breath. I want you to bring your attention to those humans closest to you, the ones you might be sharing a home with, or perhaps who you used to share a home with. Bring them into your mind, bring them into your heart. See them together as a group and see who stands out for you. Maybe there's one for who you know what they're dealing with right now. Just just imagine, like the green leaves on the tree, you're able to inhale from around their space, whatever they're struggling with, their pain, their suffering. Inhale it deep into your belly and feel how it's transformed inside of you. And as you exhale, try to see how you are blowing light into their field, how you are filling the space around them with love and light. Take your next big breath. As you breathe in, as you breathe out, feel the air flow through your heart. The field from your heart sends your energy. Bring your awareness to those just one step further away. It might still be close family members. It might be cousins or nieces and nephews, brothers or sisters, uncles and aunts, grandmothers, grandfathers, parents. Bring those close family in your mind together. Hold them as a group, or see who stands out for you today. Who needs your focus more than the rest today? With your next big breath, as you breathe in through your heart, see how you're inhaling from the space around them, whatever they're struggling with, their pain, their suffering, breathing in deep into your belly, and feel how inside of you it transforms. And as you breathe out through your heart, see yourself blowing light into the space around them. Take your next big breath. attention to those humans another step further away. Friends, colleagues. You might think of the teachers of your kids at school, the friends of your children. Bring that huge group of friends and acquaintances together in your mind and see if anyone stands out for you. Take your next big breath. Take a moment to remind yourself of all the anonymous people. We all have people that physically move so close by us. Faces we see, maybe we've heard the name, maybe not. We see these faces when we go to the shops. We see these faces when we put fuel in our car. We sometimes see these faces when we sit in traffic with everyone in their own bubble around us. All these anonymous and sometimes familiar faces. With your next big breath, inhale whatever they might be struggling with, and exhale for them light. Take your next big breath. And then for this beautiful circle, for every beautiful human in this circle, bring them all together in your heart. Or maybe someone stands out for you today. With your next big breath, inhale whatever pain and suffering our circle might be experiencing. And exhale for each of us light. Take your next big breath. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, make it a long, slow exhale. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, again, be deliberate about softening your body. Invite softness into every cell of your body. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. No more attention on your breathing. Sit all the way back or lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. We have a few more minutes of silence left. Continue your practice of Tonglen, bringing to your mind whoever you believe will benefit from. Love from your heart to theirs. On my mind today is the Ukraine and the suffering being felt there right now. Bring to your attention whatever your heart calls for, and I'll check in with you at the end of this phase. last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for this beautiful circle of humans with open hearts, showing up in service, radiating light into the world around them. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the very real power of our hearts. Thank you for the field that extends around us when our hearts are open. And thank you for the ability of the field of our heart to very literally touch the fields of the hearts around us. Let's do one more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for your big, beautiful, open hearts. I'm sure I do feel them. Good morning, Dion. It's awesome seeing you. Hello, Sunmarie. Lots of love to every single one of you. Have a beautiful day, and we'll be back here again tomorrow. Wishing you a really lovely day. Ciao, ciao.